y'all heard that hip-hop was dead out here in Texas. I guess you ain't get the memo.
Look, it's K.A. beat, man.
We bringing that real shit back. Put your cups up and let's have a toast.
Here's the good music. We probably have to force them just to distribute it. Mainstream polluted, change I refuse it. I know this shit bound to start a movement. This the new Houston. Here's the good music. We probably have to force them just to distribute it. Mainstream polluted, change I refuse it. I know this shit bound to start a movement. This the new Houston. I'm contemplating as the sweet burn. Everybody singing and dancing, now it's the streets turn. Arsonist on track, I set the spark and let the beat burn. Most niggas claiming that they hold and be the least burned. This the new Houston, better make way. This the new Houston, better make way. This the new Houston, better make way. You can't do shit but witness what's finna take place.
About the game, they saying it's cold out. Selling million records, they saying you sold out. What a bank foreclosed, took my mama dream house. Watched her eyes cry, heard her heart scream out. No, that pain is a killer. She say all the mistakes we made before, that's finally catching up with us. Girl, these niggas celibate, so they can't even fuck with us. Plus we in a fast lane, so they can't never catch us. They can love me, they can feel me, but I swear they.
What's going on, everybody? Bayou City Reviews back at you one time. As always, Rhino, Bizzle, Double. Talking about your boy Ike Allday with his most recent project, Late Arrival. I guess I'll let one of y'all start it off, or Biz, somebody put you up on him, or
yeah, I got hit on Twitter from him and a few of his followers about covering this project, and it was submitted, and now we're reviewing it. I guess I'll start off.
All right.
I'll start off. Go ahead. Okay, going into it, never heard anything from Ike. Walking away from it, totally different sound than anybody we've heard. I mean, a lot of people have different sounds, but his is different in his own unique way. When he has that pop, rock, alternative, symphonic type of sound to it, string heavy, you know. So it let me know right away that he might be limited to what he could do. Because there's not too much you can do to a sound like that. Because it almost sounds like a sound that I can get from one of them songs off of 99.1, Sunny 99.1, and it's like a nice soft sound. They put it to a beat, and I was like, okay, and let him just rap over it. But the topics that he rapped about kind of matched it to me, because when you have string heavy sounds, it's gonna be laid back, soft topics. Because there's nothing that he said on here that was aggressive to me. Everything was pretty much real friends, chicks, not even any smoking shit, just
cigarillos.
Oh yeah.
But that wasn't like a whole song about smoking though. It was just a part of the.
I didn't get that he was a smoker.
Yeah, it was just a part of the hook where they were talking about the smoking. Like the song was on some other shit. I watched the video too.
Yeah, I did too.
I watched the video.
That's the only video I've seen that came from this project. But what I was saying about the production was, it gave me a soft feel. I mean, maybe Sunny 99.1 is kind of drastic and extreme.
Yeah, a little bit.
But it's still the way I came away feeling like, I don't feel like I would hear this on 97.9 or 97.9.
No, not at all. I would say one of the alternative stations.
Exactly.
But not 97.9 at all.
I liked the production, man. I thought it was put together. I mean, like I don't know if it's original, like all that long ass guitar shit, and
that was dope.
It was super dope. Yeah. But like now, I don't know if that was maybe a beat he purchased, and then just for video's sake, had somebody, you know, doing that. Now, like if this is all original productions and shit like that, that's throw to me.
Hold on, I'm glad you brought that up, real quick. We didn't get any production notes.
Yeah,
no.
So go ahead.
Yeah, I thought that was dope. So, I mean, and whether somebody he knows made the motherfucker or not, I mean, I just thought that was a good ear for what he was trying to do and everything, as it gave off a certain feel and whatever. But for the most part, I liked almost all production. Like, I didn't have a problem with it. Like, And he sounds like a cat that would do well, like ghostwriter, songwriter, like in the industry or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It seems like he couldn't.
Got that at all.
I'm saying to me, like the style of song and rap that he does and hooks, like I think he would do well in the industry, like writing or something like that. Cause like that Speakers Up song, you know what I mean? Like it ain't the dopest song, but there was just some little element of it that made me kind of like.
Nah, it made me skip it because I was like, you have a song called Speakers Up, but it's heavy strings.
No kind of bass.
I'm not turning this
heavy strings on that one.
All the songs with heavy strings. I'm not turning my speaker.
That one was more pop.
The production was like one long ass song. Like all the beats sound very similar.
It was very linear.
It was 9 tracks of I feel like the same song, different topic, different hook, but it's very similar.
That's what I was gonna say about. Remember in the Anti-Lily, I said phonics for the sound that he was using, the brass section, nothing sounded the same.
Yeah.
This one did sound the same.
Yeah,
it did. Like I had to look at the phone one time and be like, I thought I had the shit set on
repeat.
Like repeat. I was like, wait, was that okay? Yeah. Like it was very linear production. I mean, other than a little variety on Speakers Up, Bottles was a little different.
Yeah.
What you got, Biz?
Yeah, y'all pretty much hit on a lot of things I was going to say. I'm just going to read my notes off top. I got 9 tracks of very different, like an alternative. I got a Euro type of vibe.
Definitely.
Commercial type Euro. The wordplay and stories were cool. I mean, nothing special. It was cool. I feel like the songs were cool. Just the production was kind of just. It was too somber, like for me. It was too chill. Like, throw some little bass in there, something to differentiate my mood or something. But actually, that could have been his whole fucking.
I think that was
purpose.
the point for this project.
Yeah, I can see that too. It's everything but a down south kind of vibe. I like Bottle and Like a Movie was cool. Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of is different, very, very different. Authentic in his own way. He's not sounding like anybody else. I can see him on one of them alternative stations, like behind what's that fool's name? The cat from Miami. God damn it. Anyways, one of them, God damn, it's gonna kill me.
Is he a rapper?
Yeah,
rock and roll.
From Miami, he's like the biggest rapper right now. Him and Pitbull from Miami. Boots with the fur. Okay. All right.
Well, what I did like about it was for me not being familiar with Ike.
Oh, now you got me thinking about.
I like how he's.
Flow Ride.
God damn.
Yeah.
All right.
I still gonna eat me alive.
I like being called Late Arrival. Maybe he was supposed to put out something before and it didn't come out on time, whatever. I don't know. But I like how he started off with the Arrival, introducing himself. The final song called Departure, his parting words to everybody, and everything in between was him just telling his story.
Yeah.
Of just how he feels, how he lives his life, and that type of stuff. So I like that he had an actual concept to it, and he's actually stuck to the concept. I feel like I walked away from this getting a pretty good feel of who Ike Allday is.
Oh, well, yeah, in that regard. But okay, I thought you were going to talk about like how the titles of projects.
Oh, not like traveling.
Because I was like, okay, you got Arrival, and then the last one's titled Depart.
Well,
like I thought it was going to follow like a.
I got it.
Itinerary.
Well, no. No, like how people title their shit. Like if it's a concept album, like they'll title it like in order. So from Arrival to Depart, I thought it would have been like Arrival, then this title, then Delayed Flight, or you see what I'm saying? It was just Arrival and Depart.
No, I got it as he arrived. He told you who he was upon his arrival, then told you everything else about him, and then he departed. He gave you his parting words.
Yeah, but it's
that would have been dope.
You want him to put what gate he going through or whatever?
Well, look at this fucking.
He arrived. He introduced himself to you, and then he told you about him and departed.
Yeah, it's the on time. No, I don't have a problem with it. I think you're right. I think I have a great
You just saying that
idea of who he is. But when I saw the late arrival title, and then I saw that thing, I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be like a conceptual, like, you know what I'm saying? Departing, arriving, delayed, you know, boarding. I thought it was gonna follow that pattern. Then I just saw, oh, well, not really.
What do you think of him as a rapper?
Just average.
I had his moments.
I found him to be just a rapper, not a rapper, not an MC. And I feel like some of the things he said did carry a little weight.
Had his moments.
Yeah, he had his moments, like you said. But I found him to be a little clever and humorous from time to time. Like
getting brain like epiphany.
Yeah,
I've heard getting brain like a lot of things. I've never heard she gave me brain like epiphany. I was like, I've never heard that one before.
Because a lot of it was like self-deprecating humor to me when he was like, you know, do I love these hoes? Well, maybe a little.
that one made me for real laugh out loud.
Self-depreciating. I mean, honestly, deprecating. Self-depreciating.
Yeah, that was tight.
But see, it's stuff like that what makes you, when you look at him and say, well, there's nothing special about Ike. He can offer something from time to time. If you're going into it thinking that, because this is me about Ike, man. The music is good. But for someone who there's nothing special about him, it gets a little, not hard to listen to, but it gets a little monotonous because it's just him rapping. His story may be different from other people, and I can appreciate that, but I've heard your story. Now I don't want to hear the project ever again because there's nothing that makes me want to go back to it. Yeah. There's no wordplay, there's no nothing. There's just reality rap, and I feel like you're just talking to me. You know?
I can see that.
It's not bad, but it's...
See, the reason why I really want to revisit it is just because of the fucking mood that it puts me in. I enjoy the creativity, everything else affiliated with it. Just I'm not gonna want to be in that mood.
I know exactly what you're saying because I don't think you were here for it. The dude from like Houston to Compton, he's got the Purple Earth.
Benny Dub.
Yeah.
He wasn't here.
Right, okay, that's what I thought. Now, my deal with him is kind of similar to this, to whereas you're talking about a lot of different topics and certain things that are high and low and this and that, but your voice stays the same. Like, you don't have no mood inflections. To me, like,
that doesn't affect me all that much.
But to me, it's just like that mood, like his mood don't change. Like as a rapper, as an artist, no matter if he's talking about the Good Problem, Speakers Up, Young and Reckless, Bottles, Cigaretto song, like the way he raps, it's kind of like monotone. It doesn't.
Good Problem almost made me depressed because it started off talking about problems that would actually be considered good problems. Then it goes right into talking about someone like being sick or dying, and he realizing how short life is, and then going on to about an ex. I was like, yo, that's not a good problem. You know, but it just kind of threw me off. And like you said, the Speakers Up didn't do nothing for me to raise up my energy.
That's the only hook that made me kind of. Yo, this is a little. But
Cigarettos though, yo, whoever did that hook, I fuck with. Yeah, I don't know who she is.
Yeah, but I meant to try to
that hook was
what
amazing.
Her name of. Yeah, I was saying.
I liked it. I liked it. And there are days like this with A-Train, I like that too. You know, just being able to deal with bad days. You know, they were saying like, Mama said it'd be days like this, not life, not
nights. I thought
it said life.
He said, Mama said it'd be days like this, but not nights like that, or something.
I thought he said it would be days like this, but not life. Because that's what made sense to me. Like, okay, you could deal with some bad days, but you ain't trying to deal with a whole life with some bullshit. Okay. So if he said nice, then okay, I'll take it back. Then it wasn't that great of a song to me. But if he said,
let me.
I'm saying if it was nice, then I'll take my compliment back.
Maybe nice was just the lyric in one of the verses, but the hook says life.
I could have swore. To me, it makes more sense if you said life. You know,
I mean, I can see both ways.
Right.
Yeah. Young and Reckless was pretty good. They was describing his hunger to succeed and shit like that. You know, his fear of failure. He hates hearing nice try. I can dig shit like that. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like some of the stuff that he says, while it's not overly acrobatic, it holds some weight to when he says, you know, no doubt. But still, overall though,
that's why I kind of my or what I came away with or whatever have you was that he'd be like a good, you know, writer or a ghost writer or whatever the fuck, like industry wise, because I think he's got an ear for some like fairly popular shit that a lot of people would enjoy from all walks of life. But him, like I said, it's more, you know, he's monotone. He doesn't really grab you with no emotions. Like the wordplay is here and there. You see what I'm saying?
So okay, let me ask you this then. Out of Ike and Anti-Lily, who we accuse of the same thing, really, of just being kind of not really all that energetic and kind of just going through and rapping, who do you find a little more captivating? Rapper.
Of course he's gonna. That's
rapper, not phonics. Rapper.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Phonics, the producer. Oh man, it's too different. I don't know. Neither one of them are all that captivating.
That's the point of my question. Because both of them, like seriously, if it wasn't for certain things, they are on the verge of kind of boring me to death if I had to listen to them.
I mean that's an extreme way to say it. I mean, even Ike is monotone, as I believe he is, and he doesn't capture the right emotions.
You say monotone, I say boring.
Right, yeah. I'm saying, even as monotone as he is, it still wasn't like boring. It just makes me like not want to listen to it like several times. But I don't like get like, oh my god.
Going to the next project. What do you like? How do you feel going to the next Ike Allday project?
I feel like I'm gonna hear something different. There ain't no way you can make two of these.
That's what I'm really hoping.
See,
there ain't no way you can make two.
I'm afraid that I'm gonna hear the same thing and I'm gonna be done because there's nothing energetic about this. Like for a review, it was easy to review, but it's hard to listen to. I didn't play this in my car for any kind of enjoyable, like, oh man, I jam this mixtape, I'm gonna listen to. No, because it just brought me down. Like there was nothing to, at least with, and not even just Ike, even the production that he chose, it accompanied and went hand in hand with his whole tone and mood.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, I think he purposely did that for this project.
I do too, because he chose all the beats to be the same.
Regardless, I think him as an artist, I think he's still gonna sound monotone. I think it's just gonna be a different style of project the next one he put out. I would hope.
I don't mind the monotone at all.
Do you think he sounds good on different type of beats?
That's something to see.
Yeah.
That's the main thing I want to see.
I don't think so.
Because I think, with different beats, it's gonna force you to, get more energy. You're gonna have to adjust to the beat.
But either
you should have to,
exactly.
Right?
Yeah, I'm about to say, because if you don't, the beat's gonna drown you out. The beat's gonna overtake you and defeat you.
And see, even on this, right? It had like one, for all intents and purposes, it had one somber type feel to it, right? All 9 songs, pretty much, except for what, like Bottles and Speakers Up. They try to get so.
I didn't like Bottles.
But
I thought it was
even as somber as it is, the whole feel, you can still not be monotone. You can still get crunk, soften it down, get serious, get less like you can. You know what I'm saying? Put that feel into it, and there was none.
The reason I'm asking is because he worries me as far as going into the next one, because I feel like this is Ike Allday. This is what you're going to get, project after project after project. He might come in with something different.
Yeah.
But when you make a whole mixtape of one thing and you don't deviate from that at all, now a red flag comes up to me. I'm like, well, because if you try different things on a project, at least you can say, well, he sounds good on this. He tried this. He sounds okay.
Right.
But I don't really know what he could do except this, and it wasn't really for me, and it wasn't all that great. So going to the next one, I almost feel like he should try to differentiate a little bit. But if he does, he very well could fail.
Oh yeah.
Just because of how he raps. But we'll see. That's just, you know, projection.
I agree with that.
But anyway,
I'm not gonna jump to that automatically. I'm just gonna wait to see.
No, we're not jumping to it.
No, I'm just saying because
We're just saying we could see him trying something different and bombing it.
yeah.
We're not saying he's gonna.
Same thing about Lily. Same thing about Lily.
just the whole.
Same thing.
That's the way he rap. I think he can very well try to switch it up. I was gonna use a few examples, but I'm just gonna see because I can see him very well doing either one.
And now due to the fact I think he is, you know, and I'm referencing again, I think he's a better maybe like conceptualist or writer than he is vocal artist. You know what I'm saying?
That
like,
could be true too.
Vocally. So
That could be true.
I would, if he dropped something else, I would definitely go listen to it with no hesitation.
Sure.
Because I believe that, you know, like the pen game and the songs he can come up with are gonna be there. I want to see if he executes the verses. You know what I'm saying? With some feel in the mouth.
If I get Late Arrival 2, I'm done.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you can make that again and then.
Representation.
One last question. If you could see him collab with anybody, or if you could see him collabing and somebody pushing him to another level, who could you see?
Wait, collabing with? Or
I definitely wouldn't want to hear him with Anti.
that could take him to the next level?
I say
I mean, not so much take him to, like, it can be a dope ass thing if they put their heads together.
But see, I don't consider him that strong of an MC to where he's bringing a whole bunch of power and ability to someone else. Someone like, see, when Express and Rob got together and made Revolutionary, I was like, okay, that makes sense. Cab, Facts, okay. But I don't know who
Did you see him and Stunner Bam on the song?
No, what the fuck?
Yeah,
No, like, you know how Stunner Bam's got some catchy ass hooks and shit like that? And it's got like good radio, good radios. Because look, even though y'all said 99.1 or something else, what the hell is that? I mean, am I saying anything bad about Stunner Bam? Like,
no, I'm saying Stunner Bam and Ike Allday together.
I think they both make radio ready songs. I mean, I wonder if they
different type of radio ready songs though. Stunner Bam all on 97.9.
Hey, but maybe Stunner's influence
all on 104 KRBE.
But I think the question was, who could you see him collaborate that could maybe help him kind of step it up? So that's how I was looking at it. Maybe getting with somebody. Maybe getting with somebody like that could make him like kind of elevate his shit. Is how I thought the question was. So.
That's what I tried to.
Okay, my bad. I might have misunderstood.
No, just who can he collab with and make some dope shit with?
Okay. Maybe Dwayne Jackson.
I don't think that go good at all.
I can see that before Stunner Bam.
Exactly what I was about
I think him and Stunner Bam both make radio ready type songs that could appeal to the masses. That's why I said that. Like,
I don't know.
The first person part of my head was Prestige.
And I said that like with the question mark.
I can give you Prestige.
Yeah, because I think they can push each other in the creative fucking mindset and come up with something.
I can see that. What about YJ?
Now out of the three, that definitely.
What about YJ? Nino got it.
I contemplated saying that, but I just couldn't.
I can see him and Anti before.
They wrecked too hard.
I definitely could see Anti. But
see, I don't agree with that.
Okay. No, I said I can see YJ with Anti.
Okay.
Hold on, for real?
Yeah, before him and Ike.
I can see them making like a dope song. Like not like maybe like a whole project, but I think they'd make a dope.
I'm gonna say
I think YJ would sound good on
I'm saying
beat like that with Anti.
YJ would sound amazing on that shit.
Yeah, that's what.
But I'm gonna say Express. I think Express can bring it out.
Well, before we get caught up on a million collaborations, I guess I think you were about to ask him representation is right before.
Just for that.
He wouldn't be my vote, but like if he was fucking tearing down fucking Europe or something, I could see it happening. Like I couldn't hate. Hold on, why are you look confused?
Because
tearing down Europe. Like
no, because I said
just go to Europe and flip the whole game upside down.
No, because I said he has like a Euro sound to me. So
yeah,
if he'd be big in that European market,
that's really
known
weird.
from Houston, I wouldn't.
Like,
what are you relating that to? What kind of Euro shit? Can you give me an example? Like, because
I promise you, if you hear the song, it comes off in 99.1. I promise you.
Well, okay, that's 9.1, but what do you mean by Euro shit? Sorry, because I don't even really know what you mean.
Have you heard fucking like London pop music and shit?
The slower stuff.
You'd have to give me an example of a song. I don't know.
I know exactly what you mean.
Okay.
No. I know exactly.
And
what
I probably know what you
can't.
mean. I just don't know what that's categorized as.
I promise you, you've heard it, dog.
Okay.
I swear you've heard it. Just like I know you have, dog.
Yeah, I'm scanning
I think I kind of know what y'all mean now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He took it way over the pond. That's why it's kind of hard to kind of.
Well, that's what I associate that sound with.
Is it because of the strings and the symphonic sound? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
In the alternative kind of sound?
I mean, it's just the first time we've used the word Euro in a review here, so I'm like, what?
I can't keep. I get a Euro buy. I can't fucking.
Hey, I ain't mad.
No, ain't no wrong with it. I just don't know what that means yet, I guess.
Grade, I'm gonna give him. I'm just gonna give him a C. I think it was. I like everything, but the vibe it put me in. That's just the best way to explain it. It's just too chill for me. I want to get Buck everything.
That vibe knocks you all the way down to a C.
I understand.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
hey, I mean, I'm not mad at it.
Because it was 9 tracks.
I'm mad at it at all.
If he would have switched it up a little bit more, I would have, you know what I'm saying, show more love. But literally, that's the only knock that I have is the production.
I got you.
I'm with you.
And
that can mean a lot. Yeah.
I'm a fucking emotion-driven fucking listener. So if you put me in a, you know what I'm saying, in a fucking sleepy mode, then you know, it is what it is.
So yeah, hey, I think that's very fair. But I'm gonna say so representation. No, it's just really nothing about him as a rapper. Even though I think he's got a lot of cleverly written stuff, I just couldn't see him as a face of a city to represent it on some rap shit. But I'm gonna give the project. I'm gonna give it a B-, or just a flat B. B- to B. Like I think it was
representation. No, nah. But as far as the project's concerned, to me it was decent. It was okay. It was decent to okay to me. You know, I mean, the mood had me all kind of fucked up. I couldn't get out of neutral with it, but I do give him props and points for the cleverness and just the way he put it together, like Young and Reckless, when he had the clips of the dude speaking about what it took to succeed, that type of stuff, you know?
Oh yeah, that speech.
So like stuff like that brought it to life a little bit, but that's not Ike. That's what he used to bring it to life.
That makes a real good point, because in that video, you know what I'm saying, how he had like the interpretive dance person that was kind of that low lit, like guitar solo. You're right, like that's not him. That's what you're using to symbolize.
I think he's hella creative.
Oh yeah, I did like that touch for sure. Yeah,
to me, for someone to be an MC and a rapper, he's a bit reserved. To me, he seems to be a little shy as a rapper. To me, I kind of want to see him
reserved.
Get it out.
I think that fits him. Reserved.
So I don't want to hold that against him too much. So I'm gonna give it I'll give it a C, man. Only because the rap part of it was fine, but the makeup of him as the rapper is what brought it down. Even if he used the same production, cool, that's what he wanted to do. Right. I'm not gonna knock him on it because the production was good.
I think that was the point.
But him, the Ike Allday, the rapper, brought it down to me. Just his tone, his mood, his attitude brought it down. Any last words?
Not really. We'll just see if the next one, you know what I'm saying? If he is that creative, we'll see if we get a, you know what I'm saying, some American sounds, not Euro.
See, you got me thinking about that shit sound fucked up when you think about
Euro. I want to say this too. Ike's definitely a very strong supporter of Bayou City Reviews. So
he has a pretty strong little fan base from what I've encountered too.
Yeah, I know. I've heard the name.
So we got what, 3 C's? I hope we
I said
don't have to hear from him.
I said B-.
Oh well, I hope we don't have to hear from him. Any last words?
Now I do want to see what his next project has to offer.
Yeah,
me too.
Is this him or is this just hey this project? I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something chill for the ladies or whatever.
I definitely would still listen to the next project whether we were reviewing it or not. I would still listen to the next.
One last thing I want to say in the video, it seemed like the little vibe he was giving dressed up in a suit in a certain type of place that he was in. That type of atmosphere fits this music to me. That whole, not even a lounge, like a cocktail lounge type of, or I forgot what that place is called.
Debonair?
Nah, not necessarily Debonair. I forgot. Oh fuck, I forgot what it's called. I've been there numerous times. But anyway, the video matches Ike. I just wonder if that's just all he is, because that's all he gave you.
Right. That's it.
Bayou City Reviews. Ike Allday. Let it rifle.
Follow. You gotta let me do that first. Follow, like, comment, subscribe, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Talk that shit, son.
Talk that shit. Drinking purple.
Smoking purple. I don't like them squares in my books.
Yeah, my prayers go up, I had one in the sky. My definition of happy is laugh more than you cry. Definition of sad is letting money separate us. We put on a good show, look at all these spectators and all the haters line up. We thought we lost them, but all of our problems find us. Damn, and we thought they was behind us. Nah, but we can't let that define us. And when your sand runs out, downtown skyline, staring at the skylights. Top floor of the loft, cause we addicted to the high life. Fresh dressed, heavy buzz, feeling like it's prime night. Life just gave me lemons, but I'm trying to get the limelight. Mama told me slow it down, you can't run forever.